Hi, this is Steve Steele with Modern Music Teaching. I'm making this video in response to the Steve Morse video where an interviewer asked him how to play the fast part of the Highway Star video by Deep Purple. There's some misconception about how that's played, whether it's 3 notes or 4 notes, and Steve didn't really give a clear answer. Although his answer was perfectly correct, it might have been confusing to some people because of the way he answered it. It came off as like he didn't know, or maybe sometimes he plays it one way or another, and which in fact is the truth. That's the way Ritchie Blackmore played it. The answer to the question is on the studio recording and on Machine Head, and partly on the recording of Made in Japan, Ritchie Blackmore plays 4 notes. So I'm going to just play the first part of the lick in slow motion. The notes are A, B flat, and C is played twice. So the original recording, and this is about quarter speed, is and I'm starting to speed it up a little bit. Okay, as you can tell, at the beginning when I'm playing the lick slow, it's correct. As I start to speed up, it gets a little bit sloppier, and this is on purpose. If you listen to Made in Japan, especially, if you listen closely enough, you'll hear Ritchie Blackmore he's on most of the time, but he's a bit sloppy. His hands are out of sync. His left hand is playing right, but they're playing Highway Star faster, the tempo's quicker, so he begins to speed pick, which is in classical music considered an unmeasured tremolo. So on Machine Head he plays what could be considered a measured tremolo. On Made in Japan he attempts to do that, but ends up playing an unmeasured tremolo. Now the other point Steve Morse makes is about the open E. Do that again. So, about the open E and it sounding right, what he means by that. And I hear this too, and when I play this song live I do the same thing. If I get into the speed picking technique with my right hand, in other words an unmeasured tremolo, instead of playing that C twice, I'll play an E in there instead. Without distortion, I'm playing through a clean amp. It sounds a little strange, but through distortion and loud, it sounds perfectly normal, and it sounds perfectly correct. And that's what Steve Morse is talking about. Alright, so first I'm going to play it slowly with the way Ritchie Blackmore played it on Machine Head. Okay, now I'm going to play with the open E. Again, I'm using a clean amp, so it sounds a little strange, but through a distorted amp, it would sound fine. Okay, I hope that clears that up. That is indeed exactly what Blackmore played. I've verified that. If you want to know how I verified that, I'd be glad to explain. I'm going to do another tutorial on the entire solo and I'm going to play it several ways. I'm going to play it the way Blackmore played it on Machine Head. I'll play it the way he played it on Made in Japan, and I'll play it the way he played it in several other recordings. So say mid-72 through, what, late 74, something like that. There's probably about 30 recordings, and he never played it quite the same twice, although some of the important parts he played very similar. All right. Again, I'm Steve Steele. If you have any questions, please leave them below, comments. I'll respond to all of them. Thank you.